Hey guys, Ramblin Bob here. Just another video to update some information on why you should update your DEWALT charger. This is the basic DEWALT charger that you get in most tools. Say you bought this guy, a little sander here, and it usually comes with a little battery, right? And sometimes if you buy the whole thing, it comes with a little charger. Now you can buy a lot of DEWALT stuff, either what's called bare tool, which is just a tool, no battery, no charger, or you can buy the whole pack, which is usually the item, the tool, the battery, and the charger all in one. But what they like to do is they like to give you this really basic charger. You guys probably have, one or two of these laying around the house if you have DEWALT tools. This is the DCB115. This is a very, very basic charger. And there's a reason for that. This is the bare minimum basically to charge this battery, the 20-volt battery, in a long time. It's time consuming. So if you're not in a hurry, this charger is fine. But if you work on a job site, or even if you're doing stuff around the house and you need a battery faster, it's time to update your charger. So let's look at the specs on here. This is the 107 now. This will charge the output approximately 1.25 amps. So if you do the math on there, 1.25 amps, this is 1 amp hour, which means this would take approximately maybe 40-45 minutes to charge this 1 amp hour battery. And you think, well, that's fine. I got 45 minutes. I can wait 45 minutes. Here's where the problem comes in. Look at this big guy. So this is 5 times the amount of battery capacity as this one. This is a 5 amp hour battery. So now when you do the math on that, 45 minutes or 45 minutes times 5. Wow, now you gotta wait like 4 or 5 hours to get this puppy charged up with this old battery charger. That, now you're like, well, I don't want to wait the whole afternoon. So let's do a test. Let's show you a new one first. This is a DCB115. Now this is an updated charger. They call them speed chargers. So basically how this works is, notice it's bigger right off the bat. Usually bigger usually means more power. Not always, but usually means more power. So almost twice the size. Yeah, twice the girth, definitely. It's definitely bigger. But if you look at the output, now this is where it gets important. When it comes down to electricity and your time, you want to get the energy in this battery as quick as you can, but as safe as you can. These can, have a bad day if they overcharge. So let's look at the input of this one. Now this one says, and this is the 115, this says 4 amps. So basically, if you remember what this one was, right, 1.25 amps, and this one is 4 amps, that's approximately 3 times as fast. So now if you take this battery, and it takes approximately 45 minutes to charge on this system, you've now knocked that down to approximately 15 minutes on this system. That's cool, especially when you're trying to charge this guy. So you could charge this from 0 to full about an hour and a half. That's better than 4 to 5 hours, especially if you got stuff to do. You got to get outside and get the gardening done, or whatever you're using these tools for. If you got to fix something on your car, you don't want to wait 3, 4, 5 hours. It's okay if you can, but man, a lot of times you need a battery charge now. Now, I'm going to show you the actual wattage difference, okay? Now, we read the specs, so we understand that this is, obviously faster and better, but let's take this one. This is the one that comes with the system. See, we got tools all over here at Ramblin Bob's. We got electronics and tools everywhere. So we're going to plug that in. It's going to draw probably 0.1. That's usually like a standby. Like TVs have a standby, so we won't count that one. Now, you take the original battery and you pop that guy in here like this, and you'll see that it's charging. Hopefully you can see that on the camera. Okay, you're charging at just under 30 watts. Now, you're not going to get 30 watts in the battery because you're going to lose from the conversion. That's a whole nother video. But what we're going to do is take the information coming from the wall. That means we're pulling almost 30 watts. Remember the 0.1? 28.3 watts from the wall and producing a percentage of that inside here. Usually you lose about maybe 20% in the conversion. So we're probably pumping in approximately 20 plus watts into this battery. Now, that's good, right? You think, okay, that's a pretty decent amount of watts, right? Now watch this. You put this one to the side and you grab the updated one. These aren't that much money, and sometimes you can buy them with a battery pack with them. So you get this and a battery with them, and they give you bigger batteries sometimes. So this might be something you might need or could you really use. So now we'll plug that one in. Same test, the proof is in the pudding. So that'll probably use a 0.1. That one actually uses a 0.2. Oh, there it goes. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So a 0.1, 0.2. A little bit bigger, a little bit more circuit board in there. So that's basically a standby. So that's probably a 0.15, which is, it's nothing. But I always show every bit of information because you want to learn. So you take that same battery, right? And you say, man, I got to get this sanding done. I got to get that work done outside. Now we're going to pop it in this little bad boy here. Now that's charging. Look at the difference, right? Almost 86 watts. Well, there's 86 watts, right? So you could be charging with this guy at, what was it? Just under 30, remember? Or you could be charging this way 3 times as fast. Now, when your work has to get done, this is the one to pick. But now there's a trick in batteries, okay? There is a trick. It's called the longevity of the battery. I'm going to call it that. And how that works is, if you speed charge a battery too many times, what happens is you degrade the cells faster. Imagine your body running in, let's say a 100-yard sprint or a 100-yard dash. You know, that's basically where you get in line, you go, and then all of a sudden you run as fast as you can to the finish line, right? Well, over time that really takes its wear and tear on your body. So it's a simple analogy, but it really makes sense. Now this slow charger is like a marathon. What happens is you set it at a very slow pace. You get the same distance, except you're putting the energy in there slower, which doesn't degrade the muscles in your body as quick. It doesn't degrade the power cells. And that way this battery will have a much longer life, but this is good when you need it now. So what I do is I use 2. I always upgrade my chargers. I have lots of these. I have this on the wall. When I need this by tomorrow, I put it in this one. When I need this one now, I put it in this one. And that way, on the days where I can save a little bit of wear and tear on these batteries, this is a good choice. And when I need it quick and I just don't care right now because I got to get the work done and somebody's hollering about having that product completed, I use this one. So this is just a really simple video, very simple explanation of why you should upgrade your chargers for your DEWALT. All these chargers work fine. All the batteries work fine. They even have those new ones, the new batteries. I think they're called power stacks. I don't have any of those yet. That's a brand new battery that's kind of recently come on the market. I'd love to try them. If anybody has them out there, please leave a comment. Tell me, are they any better? I have a feeling that I have them just in other forms. The power stack is more of a like a pancake style, where they put the battery cells on top of each other like that and then squish it in the little box so it saves space. I do have that exact same technology in my drone and RC world. I have lots of those, and that's basically where DEWALT, I think, got that idea from. They used to have, I think they're called what are they, 16550s or something like that, or there's a name for it. It looks like a really big AA battery. If you're familiar with a AA battery, of course, it's like it's about that big. So it's just a big AA battery, and there's a name for it. I always forget. 16550. 16550, or I don't know. But I'll do another video one day and I'll show you the difference of the two. It's not relevant to this one because it's inside there, so you don't need it and you can't take it out anyway. But the new batteries they have are those flat pancake style, and I guess those are much better than these and possibly hold more power. The RC World has had them for years, so I know exactly how those work. I just have never had DEWALT versions before. Alright, I just wanted to put this simple video. I always want to help people that are just starting out, because when I was starting out, I couldn't find too many folks that I could get information for. So I always feel like if I can help with any bit of knowledge that I have, I'm going to put it out there now. And now that we have this channel page, this YouTube thing, I really enjoy it. And I like using the passion for what I love, which is tools, building, information technology, and helping other people that are starting out so they can enjoy this stuff too. So check these out. I'm going to put a link in the description for a bunch of DEWALT products, like the chargers and everything. They make all the way from the basic slow charger, which is like approximately 1 amp, 1.25 amp, all the way up to like big time speed stuff, which is like big cases where you could put 4, 6, possibly 10 batteries in a row like this. And they use them at job sites, so that way nobody fights over that one charger. They bring a whole strip of them and everybody gets to share. That's cool. Sharing is caring, right? All right, guys, ramble on and you have a wonderful day. I'll see you on the next Ramblin Bob Reviews. Bye.